Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone today? Figured, who cares about 5 minute timer? Blow past that one. Let's get the show on the road. So, a little bit up for today. I'm gonna go harvest field 38. Didn't do a whole lot yesterday off stream. Well, I shouldn't say a whole lot. Did quite a bit. Finished off a good majority of the fields. Got them all replanted. 38, I believe, still needed to be done. So we're gonna head down there and get that done. We need the straw because I do believe it is rye. And if that's the case, then I will be dropping straw swath and doing some big baling. Demekus, how are you? I have a strange feeling it's not Demekus. Darius. Darius, MCCO2, how are you today? And thank you for joining. Might as well wait for this vehicle to go, turn on our beacons and our hazards, since you know we are a combine driving down the road. I know somewhere out here in the field, I should be able to find a corn header. I don't know where we did with it yesterday. I'm pretty good. It's a wonderful Tuesday. The snowstorm we were supposed to get overnight, they're now calling for tonight. And it's supposed to be a 25 centimeter storm, give or take. But, well, the area of Canada we live in, who knows? They call for 25, it could be 85. I mean, why not? They called for 45 when we got 80, so who knows? But I hope everybody else is good out there on YouTube and Twitch. Take my slow little combine here down to field 38. Do we have the building material silo? We do not. We did not get into that. Here's my corn header. Sitting at my field of corn already. Should be at the main farmyard, not here though. But that's cool. On our way back, we will pick it up. Bit of a tour guide. On our left is sunflower. I'm getting that planted. On our right would be canola. And it's pretty sad that I know that just by their growth stages. Maybe I should have stopped and bought myself a coffee. Could have used something. It's currently 10:02 a.m. in game. Well, sir, I'm not really sure what to tell you if yours is not working. Like I said, I have never played with that yet. That's one feature of Farm Sim that we usually don't get into until we get into Pleasant Valley. And then the guys over there have all that built into their maps, so we don't go about adding stuff if we don't need to other than equipment. Now, if I got rid of these trees, I'd be a fairly sized nice grass field right here. I really don't want to go down and cut down a bunch of oak trees though. So let's get this up and out of the way. Let's hit Q to drop the header trailer. Just now that I'm in the field, I can actually turn off my 4-ways and my beacons. Not quite lined up perfectly. I wasn't very happy with it, so work on getting lined up a little bit better. go. Get that one off. Back this up. Let's hit C for a second. Make sure that's off. Let's unfold combine. Turn GPS back off for a second because I want to get it where it's proper on the field. It's not going to matter, so we'll hit new course. Auto width. Apparently that is my auto width. Drop my combine head. Turn on my combine. Activate auto steer. And away we go. TrackIR is a head tracking program. So what it allows me to do is, I'm not touching absolutely anything. I know it's hard for you guys to see this. I turn my head to the left, I turn to the left. I turn my head to the right, I turn to the right. And to make it easier, this is something that you can't really do with a mouse. If I lean all the way forward, I lean all the way forward. I lean all the way back, I can lean all the way back. And if you still want more proof that I'm still not touching anything, you can't do this with a mouse. Sorry for making you guys dizzy, but that's what TrackIR is. TrackIR, it's also like Tobii head tracking, except this one here has reflectors on my hat that I'm currently using. They do make a clip that I could put on my headset, I just haven't purchased it. But yeah, it works really great. It's a new feature that FarmSim decided to support in 17 because they noticed a lot of people using it in 15. I really enjoy using it because it adds to the whole surround aspect of the game. So if I'm backing up, I can look to my left to check out that mirror, look to my right. I know I did that backwards, but look to whatever mirror that I want to look to just by turning my head. And it works pretty... I enjoy it. I know Buckshot, who I also game with, he has one. He doesn't use it a whole lot in FarmSim. Not in his recordings anyway, and I know Mr. Wheels 24/7, he also has one, but he doesn't use it a lot in here. We do use them both quite a bit in American Truck Simulator, we use them. So, it's just a head tracking program. I know it works in flight sim and stuff. A lot of the big flight sim guys actually use TrackIR because you can do little things like if I lean to my left and I look down, I can actually make it look like I'm sitting in this co-seat kind of deal. And on the bigger planes, you have to look up and left and all your buttons and stuff are up there. So, hey Bird, how are you, buddy? So that's what TrackIR is. It's a really interesting program, and Mr. Simon, if you're still watching my videos, buddy, thank you so much for it. Mr. Simon had purchased that and sent it to me for a Christmas gift, and I still, to this day, really do appreciate him. I don't think I could ever thank him enough for it. I wish he was still around watching my videos. Actually, I hope he's still around watching at least my videos, even though he hasn't been really commenting a whole lot, but I really do appreciate everyone that does come out and hang out with me, and all my followers and subs and everything else. At some point in time, guys, there might be a lot of background noise going on. It's they're going through my apartment building and changing out all the toilets, so they found the issue with my laptop, flex cable on order. Well, I'm glad they found out what was wrong with it, Bird. And I'm glad it wasn't something major like hard drive failure or motherboard dying or something like that, because I know how not so fun those could be. Flex cable is not that big of a deal, so. No, I never realized that this combine beeps when it hits 50%. Usually they don't beep until they hit 80%. They'll start their beep. Some of them don't start till 90, and just gives you a little beep to say, hey, I'm almost full. But since I am alone on the server, I will have to probably get to the end of this row, maybe the next row, and have to run back up to the main farm. I'm just going to tab over there and pick up my chaser, or unloader wagon, to come back and empty this out. to the end of the row, stop and wait. Pick up the header, turn off auto turn, wait a second. Turn that back on, and away we go. So this is going to put me at 72%, and we're harvesting rye. So when I turn to my right, for instance, guys, it's actually because I'm looking at my other monitor. So I do have a triple monitor setup that I managed to find a way to record it in and stream in, and I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. I've been watching a lot of my videos back, skipping through them for certain points. There's another beep that tell me that I'm at 80% full. But no, I've been watching my videos back, and it actually turned out pretty good. I know you guys can only see what's on my middle monitor, but it was the only way that I could do it and still record in surrounds. So, hey Dark Ops, how are you today, buddy? I'm doing pretty good myself. It's a beautiful Tuesday. We didn't get the snowstorm they were calling for last night. It's coming tonight. But I should be tuckled in bed here with my beautiful daughter and my wife by the time it hits, and not have to worry about it a whole lot. Unless I get a random phone call that says, hey, we're short operators and we need help. Likelihoods of me getting that phone call are probably pretty slim. So, head's going to shut off. That's going to shut off. Let's back up out of this crop. Shut off auto GPS on me right away. Let's back out. Back up and back out. Let's hit O to get that pipe out. C to make sure it's out. Let's shut it off. And let's go find my John Deere. Yes. So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for today, guys. My wife is out at a group with my daughter. And I'm not sure if she's going to be bringing her back home before she goes to work, or what her whole ordeal is. I'm hoping she doesn't bring her home, so I can do a little bit of a longer stream. I was going to start streaming earlier today, but I had a couple errands I had to run, and apparently my daughter wanted to sleep until noon, so we didn't get up till about noon. You're 14. Do I think it is wise for you to drive your family car with a broken finger? Well, seeing how you're 14, I'm not sure where you're from, but I know here in Canada and the United States, that is illegal to be driving a family vehicle, any vehicle, other than a tractor at the age of 14. So, I do not advise that whatsoever. Beacons and four-ways. No vehicles coming, so I'm going to jotty out here at 20 miles per hour. Put the hammer down. This John Deere hits about 50. I need to find someone or find out how to do it and get it to look good and put a front end attacher on this tractor. I know I keep saying it, and not a front end attacher, sorry, a front load attacher on this. I think if this tractor had it, it'd be the only tractor that I purchase. See, now it being on your own land's a different story, but that one there would have to come down to like your parents and stuff's decision. I know on the roadways and stuff it is illegal. I mean, I'm not really one to talk. I was driving my grandfather's farm tractor around on the farm. I was also driving his truck around on the farm at a younger age. But I'm also a lot older than you. And at the time, my grandfather owned 3 or 4 acres of land, and that's how we had to get stuff moved around the yard. So private property is a different story, and that one there, leave that one up to your parents. Just don't take the car without them knowing. Actually, that was the first way I learned how to plow a driveway, was on a farm. The guy that I was living with, his wheel loader was working, but he didn't trust a whole lot of people in it because the front axles were going. So he threw me the keys to the plow truck and said, need you to follow me. So that's what I did. I ended up breaking a mirror on a vehicle. So, but that one wasn't my fault. I should have known better. I should have put my plow down before going past the car, because he owned a scrapyard. And the car was actually a really nice car to be in the scrapyard. It was a blown motor or something in it. So the guy that owned it didn't want it anymore, so we purchased, or not we, but he purchased it pretty cheap. And you're going to come and join me, Dark Ops? Well, like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. It's been 18 minutes, no word or hide from my wife yet today, other than when we woke up, made my daughter some toast with peanut butter on it and some eggs, fed her lunch, or fed her breakfast, and I had to run to do some errands, and my wife had to run to do some errands, so she brought the daughter with her. And if there is a bunch of commotion, like I said, they're changing out the toilets in my apartment building today. So if there's any commotion, it'll be from them. Eventually, anyway. When they do get here, I may switch to... There's Mr. Dark Ops. I think it's Dark Ops. Yes, it is. So when they do show up, guys, I might switch my mic over to push to talk. It's currently a hot mic right now. But if they do show up, I'll probably switch it over to push to talk, just so it's not too loud on them, so, or too loud on you guys with them in here. Here I am rolling down the hill. So Mr. Dark Ops, since you are here, buddy, what would you like to run? Combine or chase? Or did you want to do some planting? I know 28? Yes, 28 needs to be planted. 38 is going to need actually to be plowed and planted when we are done. But I would like to get the bales off it as well. Alright, so 28 needs to be planted. Let's do... Let's see what we already have planted. Looks like we're going to have to get pigs taken care of today too. Cows need to be fed today. And sheep are still good. Sheep are always good. I really wish my sheep would start reproducing a lot quicker though. Need to check on their wool, see how many pellets they actually have. Pigs, I'm liking that they're going up pretty quick. I think I'm going to let my pigs hit 150 if we're still on the server by the time, if the pigs hit 150, anything past that I'm going to start selling off. Anything before that I'm not going to. Unless Pleasant Valley comes out prior to that, and then we're going to start a new game on Pleasant Valley. And I know I said it last time that I was going to keep going after the server was done, but what I think I might do is once Pleasant Valley starts, keep going from there. And if for whatever reason we end up having to not keep our server, or we switch out the maps on the server, I'll probably keep that going as a single player. I'll just be doing a lot of it with course play. Alright, so it looks like 27 we have Poppy. And 20 looks to be Poppy. So what do we have down here? I know 29 and 35 are both grass. 31 is corn. 26 is canola. And there's my cell phone, and it's my wife. Just 1 second, guys. Hello. Alright. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. It was the wife, so I had to take that one. How are you? I probably just butchered your name, so I do apologize about that. And Mr. Dark Ops, let's do a wheat or a barley on 28. And then whatever one you don't plant. So let's do wheat on 28, and I'm going to redo barley on 38. So that we constantly have wheat and barley coming in and corn. So that we can get them brought up to the flour mill so that we can get the bread going, so we can start getting into the factories. It's something I'd like to really start doing. So let's do barley on 20 or wheat on 28 before I change my mind again. Barley's going to go on 38 after we get the bales off it. Highwayman 66, how are you today? Alrighty, let's get the pipe put away. Let's get back in cab. Let's get back lined up. Back up. Line back up on the hill. Let's get that. Drop my header. Turn my header on. Drop my header. Turn my header on. Bingo. GPS is set so that auto steer is going to kick in. And away we go. So how is everybody else today out there in YouTube land? I'm just going to hit T here for a second, which will probably stop me. You would do Animals Dark Ops, but you don't know how? I can show you, buddy. It's not very hard. You just have to hit exit. Is Turtikeel on the map? Yes, it is. To do the animals is pretty easy. Just take a look at what they need. So if you hit escape, you can go to one of the tabs that has all 3 animals listed on it. And if they're in green, that means they're still good. Like the bars, if they're in green, means they're still good. And you can also check out their numbers. It'll tell you what each one needs, kind of deal. Once they start getting orange and red, that means they're either really getting low or empty. But usually you can hold with up to, I think it's... this is Farm Sim 17. Is what we are currently playing on. But if they start to get low is when we need to fill them up. When they're full, they have like 6 days worth, and then the only maintenance we really have to do every day is making sure that they're all cleaned, which, unless it's not showing properly, they are all cleaned. So But no, this is Farming Simulator 2017. We are currently playing on Don Diego, and this map is actually edited version of Don Diego. It was edited by grabbylatouch over on Twitch, and you guys can check him out over at his Twitch channel. Let's see here for a second, and I think I still have it saved. There's his Twitch channel, guys. Go over there. Give him a follow over there as well. He's a really good streamer as well. But he has edits of this one. He has edits of Goldcrest Valley, Rattlesnake Valley, and Don Diego. We are currently not on his latest or his last release of it. We're one behind. I just didn't feel like restarting the entire map over again. I know there is a way to copy XMLs and all that stuff over. I don't like doing it on a server. It's kind of annoying sometimes to do. So, but for right now, we are playing on his edit of it. I'm just gonna pop in here a little bit, back out just a little. There we go. Combine's beeping to tell me I'm at 50%. That one was a GPS beep, or a green star beep. Get to the end. Lift the header, wait a couple seconds for the straw to finish, and then move on. Get lined back up. Reactivate GPS, relower the head, and repeat. So I do hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I know it's a beautiful day. The sun's shining. Couldn't ask for anything better. Let's do some out-of-cab view here for you guys for a little bit so you guys don't get dizzy. Just harvesting up some rye here at the moment. Get this done off this field. I'll come back here afterwards with the baler. If I still have time, I'll do it on stream. Get this field baled up. And we are actually using the big Heston bales. That was released by ARM modding team. Or ARM modding. You can find them at their own website. Just Google ARM modding. They've been around since 2011 came out in Farm Sim, I believe. So they've done the big bale packs in previous games, and they just keep bringing them with them. They're really good bales. I really enjoy using them because they are a lot bigger. Even though they only hold, I think it's 61,000 liters per. But it's more what we see down here is the big Heston bales. And if you watch guys on YouTube like One Lonely Farmer or George Saunders, that's what they use as well, as the big Hestons. See if I can make it to the end of the row before I need to empty. And I will. So that's that and that. Let's pick you up, turn GPS off, turn my header off. As I'm turning around, let's get the pipe put out. Apparently my printer is doing its own thing today. Just so I can get myself lined right back up. I do like the cab instruments. The last time you would have watched me, sir, I would have been playing with only one of my monitors. And there was a HUD issue in the exit menu. But I actually like those cab instruments. I wish that the digital readouts read more than 9999. I really wish they could read out a lot more. with that being said, I wish more people took into account what you could do with them. So I really wish this green star here worked a lot better. I know it's not realistic for that to show your trailer that you're hauling or what's in it. I don't think, anyway. But I really wish it actually had a little more animation to it other than the time in that bar. But if you look at that one, the time changes properly, so it's currently 10:30 in game. It shows you there. And then if you step on the gas, it shows there, and that's the only two things that move. And then if you look on the digital readout on the tower here, it actually does show that we're currently doing our current speed, the gear that we're in, and how many RPMs we're currently using. So I do like that about a lot of these tractors. I know as the game, as 17 progresses and more people start getting into their scripting, it'll be a lot better. Another thing that I really wish Giants would allow, and I don't see how it would be so hard. I know we had it in 15, is adjustable mirrors. That would be the cat's meow. I don't know about you guys, but even the default in-game tractors, the mirrors are positioned horrible. It almost looks like they had a toddler put, this is how I want the mirrors to look, and that's what they did. The mirrors in the game aren't good for anything. So for instance, my left mirror, all I see is my trailer. So that would actually be angled out a lot more and down a little bit. The same as my right mirror would be. My right mirror would be angled down just a little bit more, so that I could actually use my mirrors properly for reversing and seeing what's in behind me. I mean, don't even get me started on these combine mirrors. I mean, combine mirrors, you should at least be able to see somewhat of the combine in it, and you can't. Even the top mirror just looks down at the grass on that side, and this side here, you can't see anything out of it. So half the time I think the mirrors are just there to annoy people. You started back up. That one started back up. Header started back up. Make sure the header goes down. Correct. Pipe's been put away. And back in on we go. But no, I do like this one though, where if you, I'll zoom in on it here a little bit better, it does show your fill level, and then it has the actual like meter readout, but once it hits 9999 it stops doing a readout. And apparently they're here to do my toilet now, so I will switch back to push to talk, guys. Just give me 1 second. Push to talk, set back up, correct. Okay. And my talk mic is still live. Alright. Let's try that again. Hotkeys. Duh. Let's turn enable push to talk on. There we go, guys. And now I'm on push to talk. Track IR helps a little bit with the mirror issue. But even then, like, the mirrors are not set anywhere that's helpful. So, like, even though the mirror, so I'm looking in the mirror, you can see a little bit, like, gotta lean all the way down to see, or it's just, yeah, I really wish we could adjust our mirrors. Hey Bob, how are you? I'm gonna hire a worker here for a couple minutes, guys. I will be right back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am still on Push Talk, so it's going to be fun. Hey, Mr. Bob, how are you today? And no, it's not Alt-Tab to your tractor, it's Tab to your tractor. I don't know why I just didn't. Hit E, Tab, 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 Combine, and I'll just run up the hill. So how is everybody else? I see Mr. Bob has joined us. Mr. Highwayman, I'm glad I did explain that to you. If you have any more questions on it, just let me know. But yeah, that's the one thing that Giants blew up horribly was their mirrors. I think they needed more people to do it. But that being said, a lot of the modders don't do it either. I think it's just one of those things where it's really hard to actually get them set for everybody, because no two people like their mirror positions in the same spot. So we'll do this. We're going to leave the combine on hired worker here for a little bit, guys, so I can run this back. Well, I'll run this back up to the main farm. What are you up to, Mr. Dark Ops, since I see you're in the other John Deere 7R? I don't know what you're doing, but I see you're in it. Double check beacons are on. You're mowing? There is a John Deere no rower. It's at the main store. That's really helpful for mowing. So that one there will mow it into a windrow, and then we just come back with the merger and make it into a bigger windrow, and then we can come by with the loading wagons and balers and stuff if we have to and pick that stuff up. That's the reason I purchased that one. It's a little bit quicker. It frees up a tractor, so if we had more people, then we could actually leave that 7R and use it as an actual tractor. And then, like I said, that one is designed to mow, so it's what they're built for. So since I haven't said it in a while, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't already done so, don't forget, guys, before you leave or at any given time, like right now is a pretty good time to do it. Hit that subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. Hit that follow button if you're over on Twitch. And if you're over on YouTube, guys, don't forget that thumbs up button. That one actually goes a long way and helps us out. Helps the channel grow. And shows people that, you know, I'm doing a pretty good job and you guys are enjoying what you're watching, so it helps move me up in the list and stuff. So if you guys don't mind, take a second, smash the thumbs up button, smash that like button. Share the videos that I post, guys, with your friends. Any kind of help to bring people into the channel helps it grow. I don't think no, I knew I wasn't going to make it. I don't know why I even tried. Alright, let's try that again on this side. My poor fence sitting over there going, why am I the only fence on the farm? All these greens and I'm not one. Apparently I wasn't sitting on the trigger properly. There we go. Let's get that rye emptied out. And guess what, folks? There's my phone again. I'll be right back. How's yours saying mine tech issues? You mean to say, Bird, how's your day going? Mine is full of tech issues? Because my day is going pretty good. Wife's currently out with my daughter. Got up, made breakfast, had French toast for breakfast, and made my daughter some scrambled eggs. And she had toast with peanut butter, which she really enjoys. Then she had her bottle. And I ended up having to do a couple errands out of the house. Came home, sitting here, started playing, and I said to myself, why am I not recording or streaming? So here we are. Sorry about all the interruptions today. Like I said, I have people coming in and out all day. I knew they were coming in and out all day, but I still wanted to bring you guys content, so... See if we can squeeze by that header trailer. Yeah, buddy. Back up underneath the pipe yet again. I'm just glad my daughter's currently asleep with my wife, so that actually kind of works out in our favor that she's not here, else she'd be now awake. So I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to shut the motor off on that. Shut that, shut that. I will be right back again, guys. I will let you guys watch the combine do its job. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, they're here changing out the toilets, so shot vac to get the water going and stuff, and it's getting pretty loud, so. Hey Chris, how are you today? Thanks for coming out. Highwayman, good lookout on that harvester being full. I wasn't even paying attention. So let's get that harvester emptied out. Things are doing it now, guys. Probably doesn't help that the baby monitor's picking it up too. So I'll be right back. wasn't the toilet, dude. That was the shop vac cleaning out the toilet. Hey, Mr. Wheels. How are you, buddy? Long time no see. Miss having you around, I'll tell you that much. It's pretty quiet in here some days without you. Hey, Chris, my day's going not too bad, buddy. A lot of commotion on the go, but other than that, not too bad. Apparently my daughter is screaming her little head off, so... should be enough to at least get this on the go. Alright guys, I'll be back yet again. Alright guys, I'm not going to keep doing this to you guys. I'm going to end my stream here. There's just a lot going on. My wife just came home with my daughter and stuff too, so... thank you guys for coming out. I'm sorry that you guys had to spend the past half hour just watching the combine go up and down the field without any commentary out anything. So I do apologize, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And Mr. Wheels, get back to streaming. We miss you, buddy. Have a good day, guys.